News this evening, federal government inaugurates Zamfara Renewed Hope local government coordinators. Plus, Abdul Samad Foundation puts smiles on faces of orphans and less privileged. Assalamu alaikum, a very good evening and welcome to NTA Gusau News. Today being Monday, the 13th of Ramadan, 1447 after Hijrah, which is equivalent to the 2nd of March 2026. I am Halir Muhammad Umaru, the full text of the bulletin. Thank you for joining us. The Zamfara State chapter of the Renewed Hope Ambassadors has sworn in its 14 local government coordinators with a call on them to positively change grassroots perceptions about the laudable projects and reforms initiated by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The state coordinator of the program, Alhaji Mukhtar Ahmed Anka, made the call during the inauguration ceremony attended by APC faithful drawn from the 14 local government areas of the state. Our correspondent Muhammad Dansaidu reports.
The distribution of Ramadan welfare package to orphans and less privileged children
This is the inauguration ceremony of the 14 local government coordinators of the Zamfara State chapter of the Renewed Hope Ambassadors. The Renewed Hope Ambassadors is an initiative designed to address public misconceptions surrounding the removal of fuel subsidy and other policy reforms by promoting improved understanding of the federal government programs aimed at enhancing the well-being of its people. While inaugurating the coordinators, the state coordinator of the program, Alhaji Mukhtar Muhammad Anka, said the initiative is structured to promote, communicate, and facilitate the implementation of the policy reforms and achievements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu across the 774 local government areas of the country.
Generating more revenue for the country is highly
The special guest of honor and former governor of Zamfara State, Mahmoud Ali Shinkafi, who was represented by Secretary of the All Progressives Congress in the state, Ibrahim Umar bin Magaji, called on party supporters to bury their differences and work towards reclaiming their mandate in the next general elections. He maintained that the Renewed Hope Ambassadors serves as a platform for bridging the gap between the government actions and grassroots understanding, fostering national unity and mobilizing support for the administration's agenda. In a vote of thanks, the coordinator of Safi local government, Ismail Saminu Safi, assured that they will justify the confidence reposed in them. Muhammad Dansaidu, NTA News.
Wife of Zamfara State Governor Haji Huria Dauda Lawal has commended late Emir of Gusau Alhaji Ibrahim Bello Foundation for identifying with orphans and less privileged children. She made the commendation while flagging of the distribution of Ramadan welfare package, courtesy of the foundation. Our correspondent Mutala Bala Gusau completes the report.
The distribution of Ramadan welfare package to orphans and less privileged children provided by the foundation of late Emir of Gusau Alhaji Ibrahim Bello was to enable the beneficiaries to observe the Ramadan fast and Salah festivity with relative ease. The Emir of Gusau Alhaji Abdul Qadir Ibrahim Bello said the foundation was formed to continue the legacies intended by the late Emir. Wife of Zamfara State Governor Haji Huria Dauda Lawal, who flagged up the distribution in the Gusau Emir's palace, commended the foundation for the initiative and prayed Almighty Allah to grant the late Emir of Gusau eternal rest. Some beneficiaries of the gesture, who were full of excitement, thanked the foundation for the support. In Gusau, Murtala Bala, NTA News.
A political group in Zamfara State has called on a philanthropist and founder of the AUG Foundation, Abdul Hafiz Umar Barrow, to contest for the Zamfara Central Senatorial seat in 2027. The call was made during the distribution of Ramadan welfare packages to supporters of the philanthropist drawn from the 4 local government areas that made up the Zamfara Central Senatorial District. Correspondent Bellasani completes the report.
The Isan Gusau political movement is a political group that is advocating for the non-philanthropist and founder of the AUG Foundation, Abdulhafiz Umar Barau, to contest for the Zamfara Central senatorial seat come 2027 general elections. In furtherance of these objectives, the leadership of the movement convened members from 4 local government areas within Zamfara Central, where bags of rice were distributed as part of a Ramadan welfare initiative. While presenting the items to beneficiaries, the secretary of the movement, Nuruddin Meshinkafa, said the gesture was aimed at supporting loyal supporters at the grassroots and strengthening the group's political drive ahead of 2027. He urged Abdulhafiz Umar Barau to heed the call of his supporters and consider contesting for the senatorial seat to further advance development in the zone.
I want to call on the people of Zamfara Central to recalibrate, to think, because representation has to do with the interest of people. Representation has to do with someone who can bring development to the grassroots level. And of course, we have seen it that Isan Gusau has demonstrated. He has no any political authority, he has no any political office, but he has demonstrated, humanitarian gesture. He has been assisting people. This shows a sign of representation. This shows courageous leadership. So I want to call on the people of Zamfara Central to consider Isan Gusau, if eventually he accepted our call, our advocacy to consider to contest for the office of the senator to represent Zamfara Central.
Some beneficiaries who spoke to newsmen expressed appreciation to the donor for the Ramadan support and pledged to continue mobilizing support for him to join the race for Zamfara Central Senatorial District. The political movement said its mission is to mobilize grassroots support and promote what it described as credible and people-oriented leadership in Zamfara Central. In Gusau, Bello Sani Maradun, NTA News.
The Abdul Samad Radio Initiative Africa, supported by Amina Foundation, has distributed Ramadan welfare package to 500 poor and vulnerable groups across the state. The gesture was to assist the less privileged to observe the fasting of the month of Ramadan with relative ease. Our correspondent Aliu Shehu has the details.
The 500 beneficiaries who were carefully selected from the 40 local government areas of Zamfara State were supported by Abdul Samad Radio Initiative under Africa Fund for Social Development and Renewal and supported by Amina Foundation. The welfare package includes a 25 kg of rice, 25 kg of millet, 1 carton of spaghetti, palm oil, salt and sachet tomatoes, among others. The initiative, which was a routine and continuous exercise, is aimed at alleviating the suffering of the masses, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. Speaking during the distribution of the items, one of the coordinators of the program, Dr. Ahmad Hashim, said the initiative is purely humanitarian and has no either business or political motive.
The rationale behind this is to really provide palliatives and succor to less privileged, poor and vulnerable populations for them to have their Ramadan with ease.
Dr. Hashim advised the beneficiaries to utilize the items judiciously to achieve the purpose it was meant for.
These items, they need them for their own use. And as you can see, the selection of beneficiary is based on needs. Those people that need these items. So we are calling on them that they shouldn't be carried away with little token that somebody can give them.
Some of the beneficiaries interviewed have expressed appreciation to the foundation for the kind gesture and pray that they sustain the tempo. In Gusau, Aliu Shehu, NTA News.
As millions of Muslims around the world observe the holy month of Ramadan, attention is not only focused on prayer and spiritual growth, but also on maintaining good health during the daily fast. In this report, our correspondent Ilyas Allo interviewed a nutritionist, Dr. Nafisa Sani, who highlighted some of the benefits of taking fruits, especially during iftar. His report.
Dr. Nafisa Sani emphasized the importance of eating fruits that replenish energy, prevent dehydration, and support overall well-being.
There are lots of water in fruits. Examples are like watermelon, oranges, pineapple. They contain a lot of water that helps to rehydrate the body. And this as the body have been been starved for water for long. So when fruits are taken, they help to rehydrate the body and prevent dehydration, that is the loss of low water in the body.
Dr. Nafisa also advised individuals to avoid consuming too much of fried food. The chairman of Fruit Seller in Gusau Market, Abdurrauf Muhammad, said fruits are available in the market and cheaper than last year. A bag of orange was 35,000 naira last year, but this year you can get it between 20 to 25,000 naira each bag. He also advised individuals to be taking fruits because it helps in building the body.
And that report on benefits of taking fruits, especially during iftar, concludes NTA News tonight. Thank you for watching and barka da sharwa. Wassalamu alaikum.